Welcome back to more Skyrim Dawnguard. I did walk around a little bit. I came up here from the second waystone, I think, either the second or the third. Clairvoyance was guiding us to one of those water pails. So it basically abandoned us, and I ditched it for my dagger because, well, I know dragon fights are coming up somewhere, probably here. The surrounding lines always lead to progress. And also, I know there's dragon fights somewhere. And I don't think that the shields are going to be useful here because mostly we're running into saber cats, which we need armor for, not magic resist, which is what's enchanted on my shields. And my current light armor already puts me well above the armor cap of 567. I think I'm currently running 860. So yes, Sarana, the water does seem, or the ice does seem thin here. Which makes me think that a dragon's gonna come here and like maybe land on the ice, break pieces of the ice, and there'll be new mechanics. Or they're going to pop out of the ice. And no better than to fight me. What the hell? Get over here! I know this drill all too well. One down. Where's the other one? Ice Wraith resists Dragon Rend. There are Ice Wraith here. Of all the... it clipped through the... I'm going to ignore that clipping. Okay, how do you back up so fast? You're not supposed to back up, you're supposed to get your ass slaughtered. That's better. These are named dragons too. I think the last time I fought a named dragon was Alduin, actually. It was such a long time ago. When I didn't have overpowered dragonbone swords. Or rather, I did have dragonbone swords, but I chose not to use them. You know, to give the poor thing a chance. And to also give him self-esteem issues, because getting beaten to death by a wooden sword does not do well for one's self-esteem. I kind of wonder which one we're supposed to follow. Is it this one or the other one? Are there more dragons that's gonna pop out to their untimely death? Fighting two dragons at the same time. It's not something that we usually do. For some reason I thought I could harvest that. It's just... It looked harvestable, okay? Okay, so that's Dragon Rend. That is not Aura Whisper. I'm perfectly fine with that. Now don't tell me there are Falmers up there. Do not like Falmers. Falmers are kind of assholes. Oh look, it's a progress. Let's talk to the progress.
Then go forth, child. May the enrichment of Auriel strengthen your resolve as you undertake your journey to the inner sanctum.
I love how the only response we give these guys is yes. Like, yes, I would like your water. Yes, I came here to slaughter your wildlife. Yes, I have come here to slaughter your dragons. And would you look at that, there's more portals. It seems like all these portals are sort of connected. I guess it'll make traveling to this place a lot easier in the future. Now how do we proceed on to the next place? The snow elves sure like to put a lot of snow in their stuff. Are you telling me to go back there? Are you telling me that you have completely given up? And that you will no longer guide me? Or maybe you are telling me to go up this mountain? No, I'm going to follow my own quest marker. Clairvoyance, you are a piece of shit. Why am I still carrying this? Oh right, because it's a quest item. I tried to ditch it because it was shitty and it weighs a ton. And it didn't really work. I think this skeleton was not killed by a fire attack. So what is this thing? Is that a dragon shout? A dragon shout which is not on a word wall this time? Drain vitality, not bad at all. This is a uniquely designed chest, which I am a fan of. Now let's just put a soul into that shout because we have souls. What? I'm going to equip that. Unrelenting force. Right, this one. Unlock. Yes. And we completely forgot about this guy. You know what? I think he's gonna like this place. I, of course, like this place. Where did he go? Oh, he disappeared. Well, that sucks. He doesn't like this place. Oh, he got summoned down there. That sucks. I think he's supposed to say stuff to us. Well, at least I got the shout. So I guess enjoy this place. I know I didn't get to talk to you for some reason. I regret it too. You can just fly around. I appreciate it. I appreciate the shout. In fact, I appreciate your shout so much that I'm going to equip it right now. So the first of his words of power was interrupted by a bunch of bandit fights. The second one was because he did not summon in the right place, and that's actually that's not where we want to be. That's the corpse of that dragon. So we should be somewhere else. What a giant mess up this is. Okay, so this might be the right path. Let's not go into the lake. I mean, as much as I like the lake and not freezing. Someone's using their shouts. Alright, I don't think I can go that way. Maybe I can shout across the lake, but that's not something I want to do. Now, who lives here? Someone's not pleased that I am trespassing in their territory. I don't blame them. I mean, if I went around and messed around with people's houses, they would probably be pissed off at me as well. Oh, great! Screw you! Ugh, bugs. There's no bugs in that one. There's bugs in... bugs! Ew, 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 bugs. Ew. Don't step on it. It's gonna make a mess, and I don't want to. You know what? You know what? While we have one dragon up here, we're gonna get a second one. Cause you know, the more dragons, the better, right? You guys have fun with that. With the Falmers up there. Ice form. Yeah, let's get our dagger back out. Now where's Odaving? Is he gonna come? It would appear as if Durnavir's only ability to shout is drain vitality, which is also his only offensive. Ugh, you jerk. You jerk! You filled up my soul gem. Okay, what gem did I fill? It better not be a grand soul. Screw you. Ew, now I have to clean my shoes. I don't want to clean my shoes. I'm gonna pick that shit up. Huh, that one died. Ah, you jerk! Stop popping out of these things! You're so hard to murder. If these things are slightly easier to murder, then I would be very happy. I do believe that I am not going the right path. Now why does this guy have no health? I think Durnavir was busy back there. Kind of took a page out of my books in making people no longer alive. Whoa. Oh great, look, another cave that is uncleared. This mod is definitely not Frostfall friendly, I'll say that much. What is that thing? That's a weird ice troll. You know, while we are on the subject of Frostfall, while it is realistic that, you know, you do freeze, I don't think it's realistic that I can survive a dragon's frost breath for, you know, a whole minute and, you know, die to ice cold water, which is probably a lot less cold than the dragon's frost breath, and, you know, die in like 5 minutes or 5 seconds. Falmer helmets. I don't like Rickety Bridge. That other Falmer actually took off a lot of health. A lot more than I would have liked to lose. Yeah, that's Odaving. Ah, great. You know what? I'm gonna bring my shield back because I don't want to fill these souls with... Oh, Grand Soul Gem. Grand. Okay, forget what I said. That thing gives Grand Souls. I'm happy with that. But still, I don't think I want to keep the dagger anymore because I'll probably hit something that doesn't give a Grand Soul. And Black Soul Gems aren't exactly hard to fill, so... I like to keep the Soul Gems, you know. Yeah, you forgot to mention that they're ugly and annoying. And I do admit that the bridges are kind of stupid. And that they probably will collapse again and make me redo everything. It's gonna make me hate life. fall down that cliff. I didn't want your stuff anyways. Oh, there's another one. I don't think the Stalrim arrows are making any difference. See, even the sound of their gate is disgusting. Okay, gotta stop doing that. We're not here to call Odaving. Odaving, stop giving a shit. What I like to know is, first of all, how did that miss? And second of all, how did he not see who was shooting at him? Elven arrows, not bad at all. Elven arrows are the most pretty arrows in the whole game, I would say. Both in terms of quiver design as well as arrow design. It's kind of a shame how they require moonstone to make, or I would have a shit ton of them. Oh great, I've been going the wrong way the whole time. Well, at least we gave time for Serana to catch up. I'm not saying she's the most DPS of followers. I'm not saying she's the greatest of followers. I think close combat followers outclass her in terms of damage if you give them a decent sword. And I know there are people out there without decent swords, but I don't think Serana's really that great. Now what I'd like to know is how that didn't send that farmer down the cliff. It would have been hilarious.
Do you hear something?
That was supposed to act like a Fusroda. I don't know why it doesn't do that to the corpse. Okay, that just looks disgusting. And a disgusting midget came out of the disgusting thingamajig. Just go and murder his friend there. Ah, his friend moved out of the way. Daedric arrows. Not bad. I don't want your potion, because your potion is kind of worthless. I don't know how the mechanics works over there, but apparently I killed him. And I'm gonna murder his friend. Crossing the rickety bridge. You know, I can tell that a lot of effort was put into this level design, because it doesn't look like anything else in Skyrim. Would you look at that? More Falmer. What don't I like about this place? Falmer? You know what? I'm gonna be a rebel and I'm gonna go up there. I don't like the look of that either. Go murder his ass. And it looks like the only thing up here is a chest. Definitely not worth the time. Oh, there's another gate. What is that? That looks like a giant or something. Are you friendly?
Where'd you come from?
Oof.
Teach you.
You know, I'm gonna take this. I don't really know what it does just yet. Apparently you have deer hide. You don't like Falmer either? You know, that makes me kind of sad that I killed him. Maybe he could have gotten rid of all the Falmer. So I don't like Falmers. So when I do get the time, I really should come back here and see what I missed. I mean, there's a lot of passages that I haven't taken. Like this tower. But I will probably do all of that off camera. Deer hide. This doesn't look like a Falmer establishment, so I don't really know what's up with this. Deer pelts. That's not a deer hide, so it's, I would assume it's a rare item. Or something that the developers forgot. Serana, do not bring a Falmer here.
Who's there?
I hate those things. Oh great, there's way too many of them. You know what? I'm gonna call Odaving and see if he can help us. I don't think he can hear me. We're just a little bit too far. Yeah, Odaving doesn't give a shit about us. I'm okay with that. Oh, what do we have here? We have a lot of ore and gems. I know I have chests full of these things at home. And I probably don't need any more, but you know, when there's shit on the floor, I pick it up. That's just how I work. So I'm gonna murder you. It looks like the sun is going to set soon. And that means recording is going to be annoying. I do like the good lighting offered by the mod. Or not the mod, the sun. Okay, I don't actually know where we're supposed to go. I mean, I assume that going up is the right choice, but I guess not. Or is clairvoyance still broken as shit? I'm guessing we'll have to go up the rickety bridge somehow. That doesn't help. I mean, yeah, I'd like the Quicksilver ore and all, and I'll take that, but ugh, jump down this cliff for nothing. So I think Serana can handle herself. You know, there is one Falmer, and I fell down the cliff again. So while she has fun with the Falmer, I'm gonna find where we're supposed to go. I mean, in terms of how linear this is, it's pretty linear in terms, I would give it a Final Fantasy 13 degree of linearity. I don't know, what do you want me to say about that? Now the amount of unkilled enemies here makes me believe that going the right way. Mage Light. Are you serious? At this point in the game, you gave me a Mage Light. What is this? Unknown Book, Volume 4. Bring Ancient Farmer Tome to Auriel Shrub. That's the guy at the Winterhold College. I should also sell him some Elder Scrolls. Small antlers. That is pretty rare, and so is hawk feathers. It looks like the sun is setting, which is not good. Not good at all. As far as going up is concerned, I don't exactly know how we're supposed to proceed. I guess follow the linear path. There's nothing up there except Falmer huts. This is a Falmer hut. Oh, come on, it's... Ugh. Do not tell me there's... You know what? We can actually avoid the bugs. We can do the obvious thing and not go near the bugs. Because we don't want to deal with the bugs. I believe I have discovered a new area, but it didn't come up for some reason. Don't know what all that is. This place is surprisingly quiet. There's one thing up there. Oh no, it's a rock! Very, very moving slowly. I think I missed the stepping part. Quicksilver. Interesting. You know, I don't even remember when was the last time I've ever mined on camera. I don't think I like mining that much. I mean, yeah, it's nice to collect the ore and all, but there's really no use to it. And I will not mine the Quicksilver. I have already known that there are a lot of Quicksilver here, so I'll probably come back and get them on off camera if I need them.
You found the Way Shrine of Radiance, Initiate. May the blessings of Auriel protect you as you climb the road to the inner sanctum and final enlightenment.
I'm no fan of the sun, but it would be better than this.
Yeah, I don't like this either. I can fix that though. Just give me a minute. Give me a minute. Is that better, Serrano? Is that better?
May Auriel's radiance fill your heart with joy.
This is quite the impressive structures. I guess if there's anything, then...
I've never seen a building like that. It looks like some kind of temple.
Yeah, I guess Dawnguard is the master of impressive structures. I mean, we had Fort Dawnguard, and now we have this thing. There was nothing this impressive from Dragonborn. This is a giant shrine of Auriel, I can tell from the sun.
It's using the older signs of his power. This temple must be ancient. The bow has to be in here.
I think I'm supposed to do something here. Should we light it on fire? I mean, the sun? Flames? With the destruction? Flames. I don't know why that didn't show up. I don't think that did anything. Whatever. Whatever. We're just gonna go and follow the quest marker like we always do. Oh. Supposed to pour the water out. Now what? This lock cannot be picked. It requires a key to open. Shit. Oh, would you look at that? I don't want your shitty potions.
These stones, they're frozen in the ice. I wonder how long they've been like this.
Someone here.
Smoking is creepy.
Someone here is really, really proud of their ice magics. I'll take the things that are worth taking. And whoever doesn't like it can direct their complaints to someone who gives a shit, because I will just shove my pointy sword at them. Would you look at that? That seems like something interesting. Activate altar. You know what? Let's just leave the jar here. This place is mighty impressive. Oh, another one of these. I can tell you're impressive, but not impressive enough. Giant's toe. Huh, all of these have a gem on them. You don't have the required item. I need another one of those jars. Where can I find another jar? Do you have a jar on you? Didn't think so. Well, that was disappointing. I don't think I'm doing the puzzles right. Oh. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do this. I would call that grab and run. It is not very often that I find treasure chests worth looting. This seems to be the exception. Oh shit, Serana. Sorry, sorry. There seems to be so many elven arrows here. You know, maybe after this whole thing, I should have enough elven arrows to use them regularly. That'll be nice. Come on, Serana. Don't get locked out again. Come on, get out of here. Get out of here, come on. Alright, now I gotta grab my jug. Let's see if there's any other secrets. And there's two doorways. A bunch of frosted Falmer. I do like to know who is showing off their frost magics. Frost magics is cool and all, but pun intended. I don't exactly. Oh, spell tome route. I'll take that. You have a potion of vigorous healing. Whoa!
Where'd you come from?
Scrub. And I thought this was a Bethesda mod, not a jump scare mod. Necklace of minor health, don't want that. Elven Orax, I don't want that. Skeleton, gold. I don't know if this is why they call it the Snow Elf, because they cover everything in snow. But there are a couple of high-level potions here. So I'm guessing the whole trip is definitely worth it. If for nothing else than the loot. It will make a nice clutter in my house. Okay, so basically what you're saying is if we jump down, then there's no way of coming back up. There's only one way to go. Forwards. I guess, no, that's not what we want. What we want is... Actually, that's glitched out yet again. Aura Whisper, you cannot change shouts while shouting, of course. Apparently, that's why you can't. Confront Arch-Curator Thor. These are a lot of Falmers. I guess this guy doesn't like Falmers either.
Did you really come here expecting to claim Auriel's bow?
Yes.
You've done exactly as I predicted and brought your fetching companion to me.
What?
Is he talking about me?
Which, I'm sorry to say, means your usefulness is at an end.
Oh, that's interesting. That's great. I'm just gonna put on my lightning shield. Murder that, and murder that. Who else is there to murder? Oh, Serrano actually handled herself well. For once.
An impressive display, but a wasted effort. You delay nothing but your own deaths.
Well, you still got more Falmer. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think Serrana can use a little bit of help. Maybe I should have... Nah, she's not gonna use weapons, even if the weapon does 1,000 damage. Fine, you won't let me search you? I didn't want you anyways. Are we done yet? Are we done yet? Are we done yet? Are you gonna come down here yourself? Wait, what's happening? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Are you alright? Come on, we can do this. I know we can. He's up there on the balcony. Come on.
I was gonna murder his ass. Let's go ahead and murder his ass already. Why can I not pull out my weapons? I cannot pull out my weapons.
Enough, Werther. Give us the bow.
How dare you? I was the arch-curate of Auriel, girl. I had the ears of a god.
Until the betrayed corrupted you. Yes, yes, we've heard this sad story.
Gelibor and his kind are easily manipulated fools. Look into my eyes, Serana. You tell me what I am.
You're a vampire? But Auriel should have protected you.
The moment I was infected by one of my own initiates, Auriel turned his back on me. I swore I'd have my revenge, no matter what the cost.
You want to take revenge on a god?
Auriel himself may have been beyond my reach, but his influence on our world wasn't. All I needed was the blood of a vampire and his own weapon, Auriel's bow.
The blood of a vampire. Auriel's bow. It was you? You created that prophecy?
A prophecy that lacked a single final ingredient. The blood of a pure vampire. The blood of a daughter of Cold Harbor.
You're waiting all this time for someone with my blood to come along. Well, too bad for you. I intend on keeping it. Let's see if your blood has any power to it. Where'd you come from?
Yeah, okay, let's go and murder his ass now. I captured a soul. Ancient Falmer. This armor is a collectible. I have never seen it anywhere before. I have to plan on which one of these mannequins to empty out for my house. Maybe the blades one on the bottom of the basement.
So the deed has been done. The restoration of this way shrine means that Verther must be dead, and the betrayed no longer have control over him. What? What are you talking about? A vampire. I see. Now that would explain much. Deep inside, it brings me joy that the betrayed weren't to blame for what happened here. Because that means there's still hope that they might one day shed their hatred and learn to believe in Auriel once again. It's been a long time since I felt that way, and it's been long overdue. My thanks to both of you.
You know, I kind of murdered them.
You risked everything to get Auriel's bow, and in turn, you've restored the Chantry. I can't think of a more deserving champion to carry it than you. If you wish to learn more about the bow, or obtain sun-hallowed arrows for it, I'd be more than happy to help. You've but to ask.
Sun-hallowed arrows. Sun-hallowed arrows.
Take the bow. It's yours.
Okay, I'll grab it first. Ooh, look, it's so shiny. Mine! Elven arrows, sun-hallowed arrows.
If there's assistance I can provide, just ask. It's the least I can do.
Can the betrayed ever be cured? What happens to Auriel's bow? What can you tell me about the bow?
The bow was said to be carried by Auriel himself into battle against the forces of Lorcan in ancient and mythic times. Its craftsmanship has no equal anywhere within Tamriel, and possibly beyond.
Mine.
The bow draws its power from Aetherius itself, channeling it through the sun. Therefore, when an arrow is loosed from the bow, it produces a magical effect very similar to being burned by fire. That's actually only a fraction of its potential.
Mine's better.
With sun-hallowed arrows, you would be able to produce a much more spectacular effect, causing bursts of sunlight to envelop your foes. The sunbursts would certainly hurt anything, but is especially devastating to the undead. Well, using an arrow with the bow that's been dipped in blood may cause it to function differently, corrupting its purpose. That's, of course, if you're foolish enough to try it.
How do I obtain arrows?
Can actually assist you in that regard. If you were to bring me some good quality elven arrows, I could imbue them with the proper incantations and rituals.
Oh. You want elven arrows. I guess that's why we have, we've been picking up elven arrows this whole time, but couldn't you have asked for, you know, something easier to make? I guess I guess I'll take some.
Absolutely. I can only do 20 at a time, so if you want the rest of your arrows blessed, let me know. Farewell, friend. May the light of Auriel illuminate your darkest hours.
Now, can we actually fast travel here? Because that'll be nice. Well, that's disappointing. I guess it's going to be really annoying to get these arrows.
It's not as shiny as I was expecting.
Serana.
It's beautiful. I think we both know. It's time to face my father. If we don't, he'll keep chasing us for the rest of our lives.
If we do, he'll have to die. Maybe we can reason with him. Let's run as far from him as we can. Maybe we can reason with him?
Paying attention? It's obvious my father's well beyond reason. No, this has to end here and now. If we head back to the castle and kick the front door in, we're gonna be knee-deep in his friends.
I can handle
Let's
that.
head back to Eastron and let him see what we've got first. I'm betting he'll lend us a sword or two.
It's good to speak.
Hey, what's wrong with the sword I can make? They're so much better than his. His are shit. Anyways, I think that's enough recording for now. Let's take a look at Auriel's bow, actually. Auriel's bow. It does 79 damage. I think this is about the same as a dragonbone arrow, or a dragonbone bow. So if I take that back to the house and work with it, I can probably improve it to the level of a dragonbone bow. But the enchant, I would say, is a little bit lacking compared to my own. That does 400 damage. That's not my bow. I mean, it's my other bow. But I think my enchants are better, so yeah, this bow is shit. No, it's not shit, but still. Anyways, did we loot everything off of this guy? Yes, we did. Wait, I don't want this shitty elven dagger. So I'm gonna take the bow back to my house and fix it up, and I guess I'll see you next time when we will murder Harkon's ass.